pair of giant pandas to the United States for the first time this year, despite tensions between the two countries. According to the official Xinhua news agency on the 27th local time, the pandas, a 5-year-old male and a 4-year-old female, left from Sichuan province and will arrive at the San Diego Zoo via Hong Kong. The two pandas will stay in the United States for the next 10 years. China plans to send more pandas to Washington, D.C. this year and San Francisco next year to increase their presence in the U.S., where pandas are a symbol of China. Time now for the weather. It is currently 21 degrees Celsius and cloudy. It will average around 22 degrees this evening with scattered showers. That's all we have time for this hour's news. Thanks for listening. You're listening to BEFM, 부산영어방송.
Your best choice. BEFM, 부산영어방송.
Coming up next is For Your Busan with David Kim. BEFM, 부산영어방송.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Most people feel nervous before entrance exams or job interviews, so they have their own ways to ensure success. Some eat certain foods for luck, while others follow specific routines to bring good fortune. And although the methods vary, everyone shares the desire to pass. Now, passing the exam is the ultimate goal, but not passing doesn't mean complete failure. As long as we keep working towards our goal and don't give up, we can eventually achieve success. Well, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to For Your Busan. I am your host, David Kim. Let's kick off the show with this song, Tell Me You Love Me by Galantis and Throttle.
I've been up all week, not getting any sleep, trying to read the signs. I don't know how much more I can take, how much longer I can wait before I lose my mind. You, for heaven's sake, you take my breath away when you're not even trying. You got me wondering why. Oh, what if you were mine? Oh baby, come on and say it now. Just let the words come out. Tell me you love me. It's easy to say what's on your mind. Say it a million times. Tell me you love me. I think that's long enough, so long. To all those lonely nights, battles and picking fights, it's already been done. I can't believe my eyes. I wonder did I find myself so far in love? We could be the perfect match, and what's so wrong with it? Oh baby, come on and say it now. Just let the words come out. Tell me you love me. It's easy to say what's on your mind. Say it a million times. Tell me you love me. Oh baby, come on and say it now. Just let the words come out. Tell me you love me. It's easy to say what's on your mind. Say it a million times. Tell me you love me. Love me, love
Tell Me You Love Me by Galantis and Throttle. Welcome to For Your Busan. Good afternoon, everybody. This is your host, David Kim. Now, when preparing for a job interview, searching the internet can provide numerous tips on what to wear, how to make eye contact, how to answer questions, and, while various skills and qualifications are necessary to pass, interview preparation is essential. So what kind of preparation do you think people should make ahead of interviews? They should research the company, practice common interview questions, and prepare examples of their achievements. It's also helpful to plan their route to the interview location to ensure they arrive on time and to bring copies of their resume and other required documents. But also, when you think about summer in Busan, beaches come to mind. To welcome tourists, Busan's beaches must be well prepared. And recently, a pre-opening inspection showed that all Busan beaches met the required standards. The Busan Health and Environment Research Institute tested water and sand quality at 7 beaches, and they all passed. And they will continue to conduct water quality tests during the open season as well. Additionally, Busan has formed a special inspection team to ensure tourist attractions are ready for the summer. And they'll check tourist information services, public restroom conditions, and other amenities. And we hope that many visitors will come to Busan's well-prepared attractions and enjoy their summer in this beautiful city. Now, today's text topic, it's about, a place where you would like to hear good news from. 여러분이 합격하고 싶은 시험, 자격증 혹은 회사가 있나요? 있으면 문자 보내주세요. Tell us from what you want to hear good news from. Is it for a certificate exam? Is it for a job interview? A medical checkup? Or maybe you're awaiting a reply from a friend. What is it? Who is it? And where is it from that you want to hear good news from? You can text in to pound 9050, 샵 9050. It'll cost you 101. Or you can text in for free by searching us on KakaoTalk. Search for 부산영어방송. Add us as a friend and chat with me there. Or join us live on YouTube as we are streaming live right now. And I can tell you that it's live because it is soon going to be 4:12 in about 2 seconds. Yes, it's 4:12 now. All right, so tune in to find out all of the segments that are coming up. First off, we have Busan Is. It's our daily segment. Usually, we have our daily reporter Hong Dang coming in, but today it's someone else. I'll tell you more in just a bit. And after that, we have DJ, which is short for David's Journal, and you get to discover what caught my eye today. And we have Buglish Challenge. Listen to the hints that are given by amazing little children, and we have to guess what they're trying to say. In the second half, we have On the Mic, stories of Busan locals who were interviewed, and we also have our daily quiz segment, and Thursday Together also coming up, where we get to meet a resident of a different nationality living and perhaps working here in Busan City. So text in, participate, have fun with me for the next hour and 45 minutes. So like I said, for today's Busan Is daily segment, Hong Dang is on a break, and we have reporter Jae Yeon-hwa instead. She also goes by the name Olivia. So let's go right now and meet her.
Stay connected to Busan's rhythm with For Your Busan, airing daily from 4:05 to 6 p.m. Blending your friends' voices with the latest information and news from our vibrant city.
All right, welcome to Busan Is. And we usually have Hong Dang in the studio, but we have a new face. We have someone we have never seen on this show ever before. 하지만 오늘 오셨습니다. 안녕하세요.
네, 안녕하세요.
목소리는 익숙합니다.
네.
We know this voice. We've heard it somewhere. Where did we hear this voice? 어디서 들었죠, 이 목소리는요?
어디서 들으셨을까요?
2부에 나오는 On the Mic.
아, 맞아요.
Yeah.
네.
자기 세그멘트도 몰랐나요?
맞춰보시라고.
네. Olivia, actually, you asked if you could bring a seat, a cushion.
네.
You want to bring it over? You want to sit on the cushion?
괜찮습니다.
Oh, it's okay?
네,
Okay.
네.
All right, cool. Well, welcome to the show, Olivia.
네.
How are you?
나와보고 싶었는데 실제로 보니까 너무 좋으네요.
Are you good?
응.
Yeah.
네.
See, we have people recognizing you already. 고수님 saying, Olivia with a 하트 뿅뿅.
감사합니다.
Exciting. All right, Olivia's here, which means we have to get on with the news segment.
네,
So what is our
맞습니다.
first piece of news?
네, 일단은 오늘 장마가 시작된다고 해서 제가 오늘 굉장히 큰 우산을 가지고 왔는데요. 아직까지는 비가 내리지 않고 있습니다. 예보에는 20에서 60mm 가량 내린다고 했는데요. 오늘 저녁에도 비가 내릴 수도 있으니까요. 꼭 대비하시기 바랍니다. 네.
Right, so rain is forecast tonight with around 20 to 60 millimeters of rain and some areas heavier than others. So make sure to bring an umbrella with you if you are planning to go outdoors tonight. All right, let's move on to our second news.
네. 네, 두 번째는 부산시 교육청이 내일 부산교육연구정부원 대강당에서 시 교육청 소속 학교 원어 및 영어 보조교사를 대상으로 성인지 감수성 향상 연수를 합니다. 이번 연수는 학교에서 흔히 발생하는 4대 폭력, 성희롱, 성폭력, 성매매, 가정폭력 사례를 중심으로 알려주고요. 아동학대 신고 의무자로서 교사 역할을 안내하고 학생 지도와 관리의 필요성을 강조합니다. 특히 성희롱과 성폭력에 대한 올바른 문제인식, 피해자의 권리, 2차 피해 예방을 포함하는 내용으로 교육의 효과성을 높이는 것이 목표입니다.
Yes, so the Busan Metropolitan City Office of Education will hold gender sensitivity training for native English assistant teachers at the Busan Education Research Information Center tomorrow. The training will cover common areas or cases of school violence, including sexual harassment, sexual violence, prostitution, and domestic violence, and emphasize the role of teachers as mandatory reporters of child abuse. And it aims to raise awareness of sexual harassment, victims' rights, and preventing secondary harm to enhance the effectiveness of education.
네, 부산시 교육청이 7월부터 9월까지 책 읽고 글 쓰는 독서 문화 확산을 위한 2024년 제24회 부산시민 독후감 공모를 실시합니다. 공모는 범시민 분야와 원보건 분야 2개 분야 8개 부분으로 나눠서 진행되고요. 초등학생 이상이면 누구나 참가할 수 있습니다. 범시민 분야는 별도 지정 도서 없이 자유롭게 참여할 수 있고요. 원보건 부산 독후감은 올해 원북 선정 도서인 나를 찾아줘 15의 곰이라니 세탁비는 이야기로 받습니다. 삼복 빨래방으로 지정해서 운영합니다.
So the Education Office announced today that it will hold the 24th annual Busan Citizen Book Review Contest. From July to September to promote a culture of reading and writing. The contest is divided into two categories, the general public and a one book, one Busan sector with 8 subcategories open to all participants from elementary school students and above.
네. 다음 소식입니다. 부산시가 낙동강 하구 에코센터, 에버랜드 동물원, 조류생태 환경연구소와 멸종위기종 보전 및 생태계 복원을 위한 업무 협약을 체결했습니다. 협약식에는 서진원 부산시 낙동강 하구 에코센터장, 정동희 에버랜드 동물원장, 박희천 조류생태 환경연구소장 등이 참여했습니다. 새 기관은 멸종위기종의 번식과 보전, 생태계 복원 등의 연구 교육 활동에 필요한 부분을 적극적으로 협조하기로 했습니다. 큰고니 번식, 사육, 서식지 관리 활동을 공동으로 추진하고 다양한 연구시설과 기술자료 등을 공동 활용합니다. 또 연구와 강연도 협력하기로 했습니다.
That is right. So on the 26th, the Busan City announced an agreement with Everland Zoo and the Bird Ecology and Environment Research Institute to conserve endangered species and restore ecosystems at the Nakdong River Estuary Eco Center. Now, the agreement, attended by directors from all three institutions, includes cooperation on breeding, conservation, and ecosystem restoration activities, and they will focus on breeding and habitat management, utilizing research facilities and resources, and collaborating on research and educational activities.
네, 부산시가 전국 최초로 1인 가구 안전복합단지 1호를 금정구 남산동에 조성했습니다. 안전복합단지는 1인 가구, 여성 등 범죄 취약 가구를 대상으로 스토킹, 주거침입 범죄로부터 안전한 주거 환경을 조성하는 사업입니다. 안전복합단지는 1인 가구 안전을 생각한 범죄 예방 환경 디자인 기법을 적용해서 현관 출입 통제 시스템, 방범, 방충망, 내외부 감시 카메라, 센서 조명을 포함한 방범 시설을 설치하거나 다시 만든 곳입니다. 이번 안전복합단지 1호 조성을 위해 부산시는 사업 계획을 만들었고요. 부산도시공사는 다가구 매입 임대 사업으로 건물을 매입했습니다. 또 부산디자인진흥원은 범죄 예방 환경 디자인을 도입한 시설물 개선 사업을 진행했습니다.
So Busan City announced today on the creation of the nation's first safety complex for single households in Namsan-dong, Kumjeong-gu. It's designed to protect single households, especially women, from crimes like stalking and home invasion. And the complex includes entrance control systems, security screens, CCTV and sensor lights. The project involved a city-developed plan, building acquisition by Metro or Busan Metro Corporation, and facility improvements by the Busan Design Promotion Agency.
네, 부산시가 구독 운동장을 축구 전용 경기장과 주민체육 복합시설, 아파트 등으로 재개발을 추진하는 도시재생혁신지구 사업이 논란이 되고 있습니다. 구독 운동장은 1928년 부산 최초의 종합운동장으로 건립된 역사성을 인정받아 2020년 부산시 미래유산으로도 지정이 됐는데요. 부산시는 국토부가 주관하는 도시재생혁신지구 사업에 공모 신청서를 제출했습니다. 내용을 보면 7,990억 원의 사업비를 들여서 구독 운동장 일대 7만 1,577제곱 미터 부지에 15,000석 규모의 축구 전용구장과 문화생활체육시설, 상업 업무시설을 만든다는 것인데요. 문제는 아파트입니다. 이 지역 주민들은 2019년에 조성한 체육공원을 철거하고 원래 계획보다 300가구 늘어난 800가구 규모의 아파트가 들어서는 것은 안 된다는 것입니다. 그래서 서구 주민들은 오늘 부산시의회 브리핑룸에서 구독운동장 재개발과 관련한 기자회견을 열고 아파트 난개발이 우려된다는 입장 을 밝혔습니다.
So the Busan city government's plan to redevelop Gudok Stadium into a soccer-exclusive stadium with residential and community sports facility has sparked controversy. Now, Busan City submitted an application yesterday for the Urban Regeneration Innovation District project for Gudok Stadium to the Ministry of Land, Infrastructure and Transport. The project aims to revitalize urban areas through public-led initiatives, consolidating industry, housing, welfare, and administration. The city plans to invest 799 billion won to build a 15,000-seat stadium, cultural facilities, and commercial spaces on the 71,577 square meter site. And if selected, the project could benefit from exemptions from feasibility studies and secure stable funding, including 25 billion won from the national budget. Now, the controversy arose when it was revealed that 4 apartment buildings with 800 units would be constructed on the site, up from the original 300 units. And local residents opposed demolishing the sports park created in 2019. And a press conference in Seogu residents is planned for today to express concerns about the development.
부산국제금융진흥원은 7월 3일 낮 12시 부산국제금융센터에서 부산시립예술단 현악 4중주단을 초청해서 부산국제금융센터와 함께하는 BFC 음악회를 엽니다. 부산국제금융진흥원은 이번 음악회를 시작으로 올해 9월까지 부산시립미술단, KNN 방송교황 악단을 비롯한 부산지역 예술단이 참여하는 음악회를 주기적으로 개최할 계획입니다. 임용호 원장은 세계적 금융 중심지들이 예술과 금융의 결합으로 도시의 브랜드 가치를 높이고 있는 것은 배울 필요가 있다면서 이번 음악회가 부산국제금융센터 이미지 개선과 입주 금융기관 임직원의 문화적 갈증을 해소하는 데 도움이 되길 바란다고 밝혔습니다.
So the Busan International Finance Center will host a concert with the Busan Metropolitan City Orchestra's string quartet at 12 p.m. on July the 3rd.
네, 부산 테크노파크는 신발 섬유 패션 산업 전시회인 2024 페페 부산에 참여할 신발, 의류 등 패션 관련 브랜드와 소재 부품 기업 350개사를 8월 30일까지 모집합니다. 네. 또 글로벌 바이어 상담회, 셀러 팝업쇼, 스트리트 컬처쇼, 글로벌 신발 패션 헬스케어 워크전 등 다채로운 행사도 준비되어 있습니다.
All right, so the Busan International Finance Center also hosts a concert with the Busan City's String Quartet on the 3rd and also plans to hold regular concerts with local art groups until September to enhance its image and meet the cultural needs of financial institution employees.
부산 영화의 전당은 7월 3일부터 7일까지 제13회 아랍 영화제를 엽니다. 이번 영화제에서는 아랍 22개국 가운데 모로코, 사우디아라비아, 수단, 알제리, 오만 등 10개국의 대표 화제작 10편을 엄선해서 상영합니다. 7월 6일과 7일 오후 2시에는 나의 선생님, 인샬라 어보이 상영 후 시네토크 행사가 열릴 예정이고요. 자세한 일정과 상영작에 대한 정보는 영화의 전당 홈페이지를 참고하면 됩니다.
Right, so the Busan Cinema Center announced that the 13th Arab Film Festival will be held from July the 3rd to the 7th, and the festival will feature 10 films from 10 Arab countries, including Morocco, Saudi Arabia, Sudan, Algeria, and Oman. For more details, you can visit the Busan Cinema Center website, www.dureraum.org. So that's it. That's all the news that we have for today.
네, yes.
All right. Thank you, Olivia, for coming in and giving us news updates of what's happening in and around Busan City. Are we going to be seeing you tomorrow?
내일도요?
내일도 보나요, 저희?
아니요.
No, just for today.
내일은 우아한 홍당당님이 나오십니다.
Okay, 홍당당님 will be back tomorrow. But thank you for the news updates.
네.
But before you go,
Yes.
we have every day a text topic. 매일매일 문자 주제가 있는데요. What or where or from whom do you want to or are you expecting good news from? 좋은 소식을 어디서 듣고 싶나요? 뭐 지금 뭐 최근에 뭐 합격하고 싶은 시험이나 자격증 뭐 이런 것들이 있나요?
저도 오늘 주제를 보면서 좀 생각을 해봤거든요. 근데 막 시험이나 이런 건 아닌데 매일매일 저녁에 하루를 되돌아봐요. 그래서 매일매일 잠들기 전에 나 그리고 나중에 내가 이 세상을 떠나기 전에 나에게 인정받고 싶어요. 너 오늘 하루 열심히 살았다.
So deep.
아, 그래요? 너무 딥해요?
네, it's so deep and philosophical.
아 그러면 나중에 제가 언제 저 결혼하고 싶거든요. 결혼할 시어머니와 시아버지에게 인정받고 싶습니다.
Oh wow. Okay.
아, 너무 딥하다고 하시니까.
No, I mean all good. 네, 아주 좋습니다.
네. 아, 데이빗은요?
저는요 아직 생각 좀 해봐야 될 것 같아요. But some of the examples that I said to our listeners was that you could be awaiting a response email from your friend. 친구한테 보낸 편지나 이메일한테 답장을 기다리는 뭐 이런 기다림도 있으니까 그런 기다림도 있으시면 알려주세요. Send it to us via the text message or KakaoTalk or NoTube Live.
아 근데 저 For Your 부산 나와서 생방송하는 게
Yeah?
꿈이고 목표였거든요. 오늘 이렇습니다.
Oh wow.
네.
That's 좋습니다.
네.
Thank you.
자주 불러주세요. 네.
Yeah. Okay, thank you once again, Olivia. And we'll see you next time.
Yes.
Okay. That was Olivia with us for Busan Is getting news updates. Text us. Tell us what you want to hear good news from. Where or from whom? Let us know. We'll take a quick song break and we'll be right back. This is You Needed Love, I Needed You by Angelo D. Augustine.
I don't have a car to drive around in. I just have a heart that I walk about in. I walk around. If I could not buy you a house in Laurel Canyon, underneath the moon above, in the shade of the mountain, I walk around. had to do. You need the love, I needed you.
It is time for DJ David's Journal. Dear Diary, it's not easy to put up with something and restrain myself. Lately I've been trying to control my eating habits for the summer, but it hasn't been easy. Diary, do you know what's even harder? Disconnecting from digital devices. From the moment I wake up to when I go to bed, I'm constantly on the phone. People spend an average of 3 hours and 50 minutes on their smartphones daily. And to combat this addiction, many turn to digital detoxing, setting specific times to distance themselves from devices. Another trend gaining popularity is dopamine picking. Instead of constantly seeking dopamine highs, people choose when to engage in dopamine-inducing activities and when to abstain. Now, dopamine pickers indulge in activities like watching short-form videos, but then consciously choose moments to distance themselves, actively managing their dopamine intake. The biggest advantage of dopamine picking is finding balance. It allows for moments away from dopamine addiction without entirely giving up pleasurable activities. And digital detox apps can help by blocking specific apps for set periods. Experts say this trend reflects the MZ generation's voluntary nature, recognizing the value of controlled indulgence for a greater sense of efficacy. Starting today, I'm going to try splitting my time between seeking and abstaining from dopamine. We'll take a quick song break and we'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. This is Take Me Home by Jess Glynn.
You are now listening to For Your Busan with David Kim. Stay tuned every day from 4:05 to 6 p.m. for more.
It is time for Buglish challenge with none other than Effie.
Good afternoon.
How are you doing, Effie?
I'm doing
Did
good.
you like my introduction?
Yeah.
Effie! It's good to see you laughing like that. It's my first time seeing you laugh like that.
No,
That's so cool.
I laugh a lot. I do
Maybe.
laugh.
Yeah. Anyway, welcome to the show. How are you doing?
I'm good. And you? How are you?
Doing fantastic. Doing fantastic. That was a good reaction. I like that. Effie! I'm going to keep doing that every time we have the show together. Well, great to have you here.
Yeah.
And you've been well. And you're in good condition, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Can't
so
stop laughing.
yes, yeah. Once this laugh starts, it's hard to stop laughing.
Anyway, yeah, as always, we're gonna go into our Buglish thing. And as always, three kids, they're gonna explain something or someone somewhere, or a living thing could be.
Or not living thing, right? And then we have to
Yeah.
guess what it is.
For today, the last kid, it's gonna be a little bit special. Because I've been hoping to have her so long.
Okay.
She's gonna be our very special.
Special guest.
Yeah. yes.
Okay, cool. All right, so we're going to be listening to the hints that are going to be said by three beautiful kids. And 3 hints each.
Sometimes we're less than.
Okay, and we have to guess what they're trying to tell us. And if you think you know the answer, even if you don't think you know the answer, 그냥 마구마구 보내주세요.
Let us know.
문자 to pound 9050 샵 9050 will cost you 100 won. A KakaoTalk message or 너튜브 라이브로 많이 게스해 주세요. We had 두기깍님 texting in saying, "Oh, it's time for a pretty lady who hits the xylophone hard." We're all excited. So let's get the show going here with our first kid.
Yep. For the first one, it's gonna be, let's say,
A topic, right?
topic. I'm gonna trying to think about what's gonna be the best
Living thing or not living thing.
in between. I would say
In between living thing and not living thing?
you're gonna know why it's gonna be the theme.
Okay, all right. Let's listen to the hints.
Hello everyone, my name is Les. I am 8 years old. Today I'm going to tell you about they are animals that I like. There are a lot of toys.
A lot of toys and animals that I like? My goodness,
You
what
probably
kind
need
of...
to listen to it one more time because it was a little bit fast. I think.
Yeah, the kid was rapping. So let's listen to the audio clip one more time. It was kind of too fast for us to listen to. All right, here we
Hello
go.
everyone, my name is Les. I am 8 years old. Today I'm going to tell you about they are animals that I like. There are a lot of toys.
There are animals I like and a lot of toys. They are animals I like
Yeah.
and toys.
Toy.
Toy Story.
We get close, but not really. I
My
think there
gosh.
is one
Yeah,
toy store that was a good a thing.
it's
you can
not.
keep in mind.
Oh, I can't keep it in mind. Okay,
Somewhat
we got
related.
cartoon.
Cartoon. No.
Okay, movie.
No.
It was almost right because you hit the wrong
But
one.
they're somewhat related.
Okay.
We're gonna be able to guess the reason after listening to our second clip, I think.
All right, let's do that.
They have captured our imagination. Many stories came from imagination.
Imagination.
So they're kind of animal, he said in our first clip.
Oh,
And then-
okay. They're like animals, but they're not really animals. Okay. 동물이지만 동물이 아닌 것입니다.
Yeah.
What is that? Okay.
Is it a living thing or not living thing? I'm not sure if I can answer for this one because
Fish.
I'm not. No,
It's not.
no, it's
Okay.
not fish.
You hesitated. 칠까 말까 했죠. We got a giant.
Giant? No. I could be confusing you.
Monster.
Oh, not really.
Not monster.
Imagination.
Imagination.
Yeah, imagination
Oh,
is something.
윤꼬꼬님 said unicorn. Unicorn?
No.
But it's very good guess.
Yeah, it's a good guess. Like
maybe
something that you're not
Okay,
talking
okay.
about.
Aina Zylanim said 뽀로로.
Cute. No.
Okay. Oh, Jack Kim-nim with some good guesses here. Capture of imagination.
Yes.
There are many in the story. Dragon.
Getting? No, not that closer, but closer.
Closer. It's closer to a dragon.
Can I say it's closer? Because
Oh, man.
imagination. I'm trying to.
Let's
focus on
listen
this
to
one.
the last clip then.
However, I have never seen them before. They are gone now. Why did they disappear? Someday I wanna meet them and make them my pets.
He wants to make them his pets.
As his pet.
Can you hear once again?
Oh,
Yes.
we can listen to it one more time. Yeah, why not?
However, I have never seen them before. They are gone now. Why did they disappear? Someday I wanna meet them and make them my pets.
He was very angry. He said, "Where did they go? Where have they gone?"
You're right. Exactly. They're gone. They disappeared a long time ago.
So they're extinct.
Yeah, you're right.
They're
Extinct.
extinct is the key word
Yes,
here.
the keyword. You can find it as toys.
Yes, I think 윤꼬꼬님 got it right. It starts with a D.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And in
Starting
Korean,
with
it starts with a go.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think 윤꼬꼬님 and 고수님 and Aina Zyla님 and Jack Kim-nim
But it was pretty difficult,
all
right?
got it right.
They all got it.
Dinosaur.
Yeah, dinosaur.
Wow. You guys are smart.
It's not a living thing. It's because I cannot say that's a living thing
That's-
anymore because
yeah.
they don't exist anymore.
Right. The next guess is I was going to guess Dumbo, the elephant, or King Kong. Because they're both, imaginary.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. All right. You guys are awesome. We were able to get it right eventually.
Yep.
Let's move on to our second child. What's the theme?
The theme is gonna be, guys, something that I see right now.
Something you see right now.
Right now, this moment that I can see this.
Can people on NotTube see it too? You see the preview screen here. Can they see what you're seeing?
No, you guys cannot see, but you probably have it. Sorry. That was gonna
What's this, meme time? Like, what's this?
I'm just trying to
What's
look
the
at the
stick for?
It's something that you guys have, probably. Every household has this one.
Oh.
And it's an object. Okay.
It's an object. Oh, okay. Let's listen to the first clip.
Hello everyone, I am singing Joe. I am glad to be here again. It has hands but cannot clap. It can be digital or analog. It has existed for centuries in various forms.
Oh.
It has hands, but it can't clap.
It can't clap.
But I don't know what. I know the answer of this.
But the child said it can be digital or analog. I feel like that's a big giveaway. You could understand it, right? To be honest, Effie, you can understand. I understood what the kid said. She said it could be digital or analog.
Analog, yeah.
I heard that. We can listen to it again. Yeah.
Hello everyone, I am singing Joe. I am glad to be here again. It has hands but cannot clap. It can be digital or analog. It has existed for centuries in various forms.
It has existed for centuries in various forms.
Too many gifts.
I have nothing to do with this child, okay? I didn't get their script or anything. I just heard everything. She has really good pronunciation. Jang PD says monster. Digital or analog. Right, it can be an imaginary thing once again. But Effie also said it's something in here, right?
Yeah.
And we got freezer in here. Freezer.
Freezer.
Yeah, 냉장고 or 냉동고.
Good guess. Yeah, it's like, so that's what I was thinking, that I was thinking that when we say something is digital or analog, there are probably many things.
Oh my.
But I guess no.
Okay.
Let's go to the second clip.
Second clip, all right.
It comes in many brands. It is a common gift in the US for retirement. However, in China, people never give it as a gift because its sound in Chinese is the same as and.
So in China,
Yeah. In China, what's happening?
Okay. Yeah, because of the sound in Chinese, this word, it sounds like the end. The meaning.
The meaning of this object
like,
means the end.
The end.
But in the US, people give these as gifts. Okay.
Like for retirement.
Retirement. Oh, interesting. A watch? Is it a watch? Oh, it's a watch? Because I kind of got the hints from our listener saying clock.
Yeah, watch or clock, both.
Watch or a clock, but they're two different things. Watch is something like on my wrist.
But like this boys told me that it's about watch or clock. So
Oh, okay.
it's up to him. I don't have the right to choose the topic.
right.
He said that it's...
Okay. Oh.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
let's
let's
go
move
to
on
the
to
third
our
one.
third one.
It's
Yeah.
gonna be the special little girl. It's a living thing.
All right.
We only have 2 clips.
Hi everyone, I am Melody. This is the everyone's ooh, Twinkle Star.
Huh? Twinkle Star.
No, prankster.
Prankster. She's a prankster.
She? No, I don't know. It is.
Oh, it's a prankster.
It's a prankster.
Okay. Are we talking about a living thing?
She said that it's animal.
It's an animal.
It's an animal.
Prankster is someone that likes to prank.
Mischievous. Yeah.
Mischievous, like fox. Oh, is it a fox?
No, it's not.
Oh, it's not a fox.
But somewhat related. So it's an animal, guys.
It's an animal, mischievous animal. It's not a fox.
Let's go with the last clip.
Okay.
We used to big one nose. Goodbye, have a good day.
It's got long nose.
Yeah, sure.
It's not Pinocchio, is it?
Nope.
One more time.
We used to big one nose. Goodbye, have a good day.
Goodbye, have a good day.
Oh, okay. I heard Dubai, good day.
No, goodbye, have a good day.
Goodbye, have a good day. What does that have to do with the animal?
Nothing to do with the animal.
Oh,
She
okay.
was just saying goodbye to
Oh,
us.
okay. Gotcha. And
It's
her
a
name is Melody, by the way.
Melody, yeah. So she said
Mischievous, Frankenstar.
it's an animal. Nose.
Ines Island, what do you think? Jack Kim, what do you think? Busan daddy name, give us
Water.
some guesses.
She said water.
Water and long nose, right? That's what I heard. Or one nose. Was it long nose or one
Long,
nose?
I think.
Long nose. Mosquito?
Mosquito? Nope.
Oh, because they have long nose or long mouth. Anteater.
Anteater. Good guess.
Not an
No.
anteater. They could be mischievous. You know? Aardvark?
Nope.
Okay.
Elephant, he said.
Ooh, Jang PD getting it right for the first time in a million years. We got it.
Are you really sure?
All right,
Maybe
it's
the
an
gold
elephant. Okay, Anna Zalane also got it right on the spot.
Nice.
Yeah. Prankster, all texting in and guessing
Water,
some good
animal.
answers. Right. This one was a tough one.
Yeah, right. Next week, she's gonna also do the same, another one.
Okay, so
Gonna be
Melody is
interesting.
going to come back and give us more
Every
hints.
week. She's
Every
gonna come
week.
back every week, every
Awesome.
Thursday. So if
Yeah.
you guys want to know more about Melody, stay tuned.
Ooh, awesome stuff. Thank you so much for preparing all this.
Thank you for having me always.
Yeah. Well, that was Effie, guys. She was in the studio. I like to make her laugh because she's...
부산의 축제 어디까지 즐겨보셨나요? 과거와 현재, 미래가 공존하는 항구 도시 부산. 이곳 부산은 계절을 물들이는 다양한 축제로 늘 풍성합니다. 봄의 시작을 알리는 봄꽃 축제부터 부산의 여름을 만끽하는 바다 축제, 전 세계 영화인들이 모이는 부산국제영화제와 새로운 시작의 해맞이 축제까지. 부산의 축제는 우리의 열정을 가득 담고 있습니다. 바쁜 일상은 잠시 뒤로 하고 특별한 시간을 선물 받는 바로 이곳 부산에서 우리의 삶은 축제가 됩니다. 축제로 하나 되는 부산. 여러분은 어떤 축제를 기다리시나요? 이 캠페인은 대선공익재단과 BFM 부산영어방송이 함께합니다.
During the summer monsoon season, Korea is often met with heavy rainfalls. Various accidents, including landslides and building collapses due to weak grounds, may occur during this time. So here are some tips that could keep you safe from long and wet monsoon season in Korea. First, regularly check and maintain water and drainage channels. Second, fix objects that could be blown away by severe wind, such as boards, TV networks, and others. Third, residents who live near areas prone to landslides, flooding, and sinkholes should be aware of the location of a nearby shelter as directed by authorities. And lastly, be aware of getting electric shocks. Always take preventive measures when using electric appliances to protect against electric shocks. Above all, staying informed of what to do is the most important. Tune in to BEFM 부산영어방송 for emergency broadcast. This campaign is brought to you by BEFM 부산영어방송.
Did you know that an average person in South Korea uses more than 10 kilograms of disposable products a year? While convenient, it does weigh heavily on the environment as they take up to 500 years to break down. Here is how we can cut down on disposable products. First, use tumblers and mugs instead of plastic or paper cups. When you go grocery shopping, bring a reusable bag so you won't have to ask for a plastic one. At home, instead of reaching for single-use paper towels or wet wipes, use rags and towels. These small steps for the environment can have a big impact on planet Earth. This campaign was brought to you by BEFM Busan 영어방송.
The time is now 5 o'clock.
포열 부산?
That's it. 포열 부산 아닙니까? There you go.
원래는 울산 사람이니까 포열 부산 내리죠 이렇게.
You're absolutely right.
포열 부산.
Perfect. 포열 부산.
Yes.
할까요? 포열 부산. 잠깐만요.
You're now listening to For Your Busan with me, David Kim.
올리비아입니다. 오늘은 끝이 없는 외국어 공부가 너무 좋은 분을 만나보도록 하겠습니다. 안녕하세요.
네, 안녕하세요.
네.
저는 끝이 없는 외국어 공부가 너무 좋은 손진구라고 합니다.
야, 영어 스터디에서 만났고 제가 진구님을 봤는데 너무 영어를 잘해서
너무라는 정말 제가 과분한 칭찬을 방금 들었는데
너무 영어를 잘해가지고 very
제가 아직은 많이 부족한 점이 많은 것 같고요. 아직은 좀 가야 될 길이 멀고 멉니다.
나 우리나라 사람들 너무 겸손한 것 같아.
아니야.
어쨌든 끝이 없는 외국어 공부가 너무 좋다고 해주셨는데 왜 이렇게 수식어를 정하셨을까요?
이제 외국어 공부라는 것 자체가 해도 끝이 없는 거지 않습니까? 단어 하나를 외웠더라도 그 다음날 보면 또 모르고 또 외워도 또 그 다음 보면 또 모르고 근데 어느 순간 그 단어가 저한테 다가오는 순간이 있더라고요. 그때 기쁨이 딱 느껴지는 쾌감이 저를 이제 계속 외국어 공부를 하게 만드는 원동력이 아닌가 그렇게 생각을 하고 있습니다.
지금 할 수 있는 외국어가 뭐가 있죠?
다 서바이벌이긴 한데 네, 제가 제일 좋아하는 한국어랑 영어 그 다음에 일본어를 지금 공부하고 있습니다. 네.
영어나 외국어는 외국어를 위한 게 아니고 소통의 수단이라고 생각을 하거든요.
그렇죠. 그래도 그것을 위해서 좀 더 자연스럽게 하려면은 피와 노력이 이제 필요하겠죠. 이제 그때를 위해서 이제 문법 해야 되고 단어도 해야 되고 계속 깨져봐야 되고 자기가 부딪히면서 원어민들 친구들하고 계속 이렇게 의사소통하면서 자기가 부족한 점을 계속 알아가봐야 되는 거고
그 두려움을 극복해야 되는 거네요.
네. 근데 저는 20대 때는 그 두려움에 정말 휩싸여 있었거든요. 그 두려움을 극복하는데 저는 한 10년이 걸렸던 것 같습니다. 제 전공이 영어 영문이긴 하지만 원어민 친구들도 사귀고 했는데 막 용감하게 다가가지는 못했던 것 같습니다. 극복하고 나니까 이제 조금 편안한 단계에 왔지 않나 생각이 듭니다.
지금 하고 있는 일이 궁금해져요. 어떤 일 하고 있어요?
부산시 내에서 한 어학원에서 지금 초중고 학생들한테 영어를 가르치고 있습니다.
그러면 무조건 영어 잘하겠는데요?
아직 부족합니다. 지금 배워야 될 것도 많고 학원에서 일을 하면서도 또 배우는 것도 많고
가르쳐주면서 배우는 게 더 많은 것 같아요. 왜냐면 내가 확실하게 알아야지 가르쳐줄 수 있으니까요.
네, 맞습니다. 그래서 제 일을 하면서 정말 만족하면서 하고 있습니다.
이 부분을 아마 우리 청취자분들이 가장 기다리고 있었을 것 같아요. 어떻게 과연 영어 공부를 했을까?
제가 20대 때는 수줍음이 정말 많았거든요. 여성들이 눈도 못 마주칠 정도로 그랬었는데 그게 좀 큰 걸림돌이 되지 않았나 싶습니다. 영어 공부를 할 때는 이제 저는 대학교 와서 본격적으로 영어를 시작을 했거든요.
어른이 돼서 영어 공부를 시작해도 이만큼 잘할 수 있다는 거잖아요.
그래서 어느 정도는 되는 것 같습니다.
자, 빨리 줘요. 팁 줘요.
문법 하고 그다음에 그 문법을 바탕으로 원서를 좀 많이 읽었습니다. 원서를 정말 많이 읽었어요. 박스 2박스를 본 것 같습니다. 그러니까 책을 읽으면서 거기 포함된 원어민 발음을 읽어주는 파일들이 있거든요. 그래서 그걸 같이 들으면서 동시에 원어민 친구들하고 좀 많이 만나는 기회를 최대한 많이 가질 것, 배웠던 거, 책에서 읽었던 거 최대한 많이 써보고 그런 기회를 가지고 있습니다.
영어 방송을 들으면서 공부하시는 분들도 많으시거든요.
하루에 1분이라도 받아쓰기 해보는 게 좋을 것 같습니다. 30초 분량의 것을 이제 받아쓰기 정도 해보는 게 아마 듣기 하는데 도움이 되지 않나 생각이 듭니다.
그럼 여러분 지금 바로 온더마이크 끝나고 데이빗이 하는 말 중에서 한 1분 정도만 받아쓰기를 해보시면 좋을 것 같습니다. 저도 한번 도전해보도록 하겠습니다. 데이빗이 하는 한 문장 제일 짧은 걸로 해야지. BFM 부산 영어방송 청취자분들에게 마지막으로 하고 싶은 이야기와 응원의 메시지를 영어로 부탁드리겠습니다.
Okay, here are 3 messages from me to the listeners. First, let's keep learning together in Busan. And the second, let's not underestimate our power to change ourselves. Most important, the third, be happy all the time. Thank you for listening to me and BFM, and I do appreciate Olivia for inviting me to this wonderful interview. Thank you.
third가 너무 좋아요.
네, 항상 행복하십시오.
네, be happy all the time. 되게 좋다 이 문장.
항상 행복하십시오, 여러분들.
네. Are you happy now?
Yes, I'm totally satisfied with my current myself. So, I'm so happy now.
Yes, I love it. What is your favorite English word or English expression?
My favorite word is repetition, and my favorite expression is like this: be willing to start at the bottom. In Korean, 기꺼이 밑바닥부터 시작하라. So, which means to go back to the basics. So, 기초랑 반복이라는 단어를 저는 좀 좋아하거든요. 그래서 이 영어 단어와 이 표현, 그래서 기꺼이 밑바닥부터 시작하라라는 표현을 제일 좋아합니다. 저희 아이들한테도 이 표현은 항상 말해줍니다. For those who keep learning,
go for it!
Thank you, Olivia, for the awesome interview. I mean, we just had Olivia in the first half during Busan Is segment instead of Hongdangdang. If you were tuning in, you would have known. But yeah, thank you for that interview. And thank you, Son Jing-gu-nim, an English instructor at an academy here and a leader of Busan's first English study club called Learning is Our Life. It's about he is very passionate about continuous foreign language learning. Awesome stuff. And in the interview, he shared that the joy of gradually mastering new words motivates him to keep studying languages, including Korean, English, and Japanese. And he emphasized the importance of overcoming fear, making consistent efforts in grammar and vocabulary to communicate effectively. And he teaches English to students in Busan and finds great satisfaction in his work. And thank you, Mr. Son, for recommending daily dictation practice using BEFM app or the radio, and he encouraged listeners to embrace learning. And a lot of people have been texting in as we were listening to this interview clip with Pet P-님 saying 영어 잘하고 싶어요. 아하, 이렇게 하는군요. And 고수님 also saying 저도 영어 잘하고 싶어요. 김조이님 also said 받아쓰기 팁 고마워요. 오늘부터 해봐야지. It's one of many good ways of improving English or any language really. 받아쓰기 to write down what you hear and then you read it over to see if it makes sense to you and try to utilize the words that you learned. Practice makes perfect, right? So hopefully you guys got some good 꿀팁 out of that interview clip. And thank you, Olivia, once again for the clip. You're tuned into For Your Busan. It's a show that airs from 4:05 to 6 p.m. every single day. And just before this, and in the latter half of the second half, we had We had Effie come in for Buglish challenge. Lots of people have texted in through our other mediums. I saw them. I just couldn't read them all out. There's so many messages today. Lee Kellenim was also tuning in with great guesses. A lot of people who texted in via Kakao Talk have got the answers right as well. Chehee-suk-nim, Aina Zylanim as well. And Aina Zylanim also texted in with regards to today's text topic. From where, from whom, and from what are you awaiting good news from? So are you waiting any good news from anywhere? That's today's text topic. You can let us know, text us. And Aina Zylanim said, every day I wait news. I wait for news from the border. A lot of people carry out their military service on the border protecting peace, for peace. And I'm very worried about the people who are there. I wish for no war. Right, Aina Zylanim. That's war is a very tough thing to... I mean, as civilians, we have no choice because it's happening. But all we can do is hope for peace. And I really hope that the war can be stopped as well. And thank you for texting in your comment as well. Hema was one of the choices, one of the guesses that Chehee-suk-nim texted in. And I thought about Hema for a while. Hema is seahorse. Right, Chang PD? Hema. Hema is seahorse. For a while, I didn't know what Hema was. And then I'm like, he is the sea. Ma is horse, so seahorse. Got that from... I had to work my brain a bit. 6495번님, 0859번님 were very actively engaged with the last segment as well. All right, stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. We'll take a quick song break and we'll be right back. This is Safe by All Time Low.
Safe, better keep that thought to yourself. When you find that place and it only lasts for a minute. Yeah, it only lasts for a minute. These days, gotta take your time, find your space. You can say it louder, but only you're gonna hear it. And it's gone in less than a minute. Take a little time to try and sort the ocean's tears. If you need it, then you don't have to explain. So put the car in drive and don't stop running till you're long gone. You're gonna be alright if you just stop thinking it over. Just put the car in drive and don't stop running till you're long gone. They'll never slow you down if you don't look over your shoulder.
Tune in to For Your Busan, featuring local news, events, and interviews with people in the community. Hosted by David Kim, airing from 4:05 to 6 p.m.
The Korea Broadcasting Advertising Corporation, KBACO, is providing financial support for innovative small and mid-size enterprises to produce on-air advertisements. You may receive up to 45 million won for TV ads and 3 million won for radio ads. Applications are open from June 7th to June 27th at 6 p.m. For details, visit the KBACO website. We ask for participation and interest from small business owners.
Zooby-dooby, zooby-dooby, bum-ba-da, zooby-dooby, ba-dum-bum. Zooby-dooby, zooby-dooby, 나चे क्यों पागल stupid man.
Zooby-dooby, zooby-dooby, bum-ba-da, zooby-dooby.
It is time for Zooby Dooby. That is right. When you hear that music, you know it's time for a quiz. And every single day we have different themed quizzes. One day might be you guessing in a number that's closest to the answer. Another day might be you guessing in a country that has some sort of a relationship with Busan City. Another day might be me eating a delicious snack or food in the studio, and you have to guess what food I'm eating. Yesterday, we had you send in a Saturday translation to a particular expression. Today, today's theme is Busan Review Quiz Master. Busan's Review Quiz Master. So I'm going to be reading out reviews that people have written online. These are real reviews that people have written online about a place, about a thing, or about a person in Busan. And as I read those reviews, if you think you know the answer, you can send in your guesses to pound 9050 샵 9050. It'll cost you 100 won, a Kakao Talk message, or YouTube Live. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and read out our first set of reviews. The first one says, visually, the place is stunning. And I was especially impressed with the water trench filled with colorful fish. This is a place that is worthy of your time and respect. Oh, interesting. It's a visually stunning place with lots of colorful fish. Okay, the second one says, this place is only for remembrance. 오, 뭔가 빅 힌트가 나온 것 같죠? The third one says, 나름대로 볼거리가 다양하고 생각보다 넓어서 체력 소모가 큰 곳이다. 또 생각보다 외국인 관광객들이 많은 점도 신기했다. Okay, we just read 3 reviews about this thing in Busan. 그런데요, 아무래도 힌트를, 이 리뷰들을 잘 들으셨다면 부산의 어떤 장소에 관한 리뷰 같습니다. I think we're going to be talking about a place. A place in Busan City is today's answer. We got a first guess coming in from Young님, Zero님 on Kakao Talk saying 해운대. 해운대. Can you get more specific? 조금 더 자세하게 알려주실 수 있을까요? It could be somewhere, it could be a thing or a place in 해운대. Where do you think it is? That's a good try though. Good guess. Okay, anybody else guessing in? I'm going to give you one more hint, one more review, one more set of reviews. They wrote, this place is worth every effort to visit. Come before 10 a.m. so you can view the daily flag. Wait, if I say this, it's a big hint. I'm going to stop right there. Okay, I just stopped reading that review because I think if I say this, everyone will get it. Oh, man. See? Okay, Lee Kelly-님, you got it right. But maybe I shouldn't have said that. Okay, the second review said, the city of Busan also provides free tour guides so you can inquire when you arrive to see if one is available. So, what I wanted to give you guys was a chance for you to guess it better. 영어 배우기 진짜 좋은 방법. 재미있게 게임하는 게 있잖아요. It's called unscramble. Now, unscramble means to rearrange a set of mixed up or jumbled letters, words, information to the correct original order. For example, if I give you a set of letters TCA, if you unscramble it, you can make it into a word called cat. Meow, cat. 이 영어 게임 중에 unscramble이라는 게임이 있는데요. 이 섞여 있는 글자를 올바른 순서로 배열해서 원래 단어를 맞추는 겁니다. 예를 들어서 PAPLE 이라는 알파벳을 제가 보내드리면 이 unscramble 해서 apple이라고 맞출 수 있거든요. So I'm going to give you a set of letters. I'm going to give you a bunch of letters. But if you unscramble it, you can get the answer. And so here are the letters. KMNUC. KMNUC. 이 두문자어라고 생각하시면 됩니다. 두문자어. That's acronym, right? Acronym is 두문자어. Is acronym in Korean 두문자어? I don't know. I looked it up on the internet, but I could be wrong. It's if you unscramble KMNUC, it's an acronym of the answer. We're going to take a quick song break and we'll be right back. This is 7 Days Too Long by Dexy's Midnight Runners.
The first time I called you, girl, they said you wasn't home. And the second time I telephoned, they'll tell me to leave you alone. We had a lover's quarrel, yes we did, like all lovers do. I wanted to make up, but it was all up to you now. 'Cause 7 days is too long without you, baby. Come on back to me. 7 days is too long without you, baby. Come on back to me. I refuse to break up. Oh, but I'm too weak to fight. Our love is too strong as it is to go on and let it die. Let's sort out these problems, because I can see the danger sign and it's written on your face. God knows where is my place. 7 days is too long without you, baby. Come on back to me. 7 days is too long without you, baby. Come on back to me. You got me so wired up. I can't even concentrate. I say good things will come. I say good things will come for those who wait, but I'm not gonna wait around forever. Listen to me. Listen. 7 days is too long without you, baby. Come on back to me. 7 days is too long. It's far too long. It's far too long. 7 days is too long. 7 days. 7 days. Come on back to me. 7 days is too long without you, baby. Come on back to me. 7 days is too long without you, baby. Come on back to me. 7 days is too long without you, baby. Come on back to
Welcome back. We are in the middle of our quiz session. Quiz time here. I gave you a set of letters. If you unscramble, you could get the acronym for the correct answer to today's quiz. And the letters were KMNUC. 9120번님, you unscrambled it right. Now, with that unscrambled set of letters, what is the full name? What is the full name? Text in the full name. 0번님 said sea life. Sea life, that's the aquarium, right? That's a good guess. 성이름님 also said 수족관. 수족관. Maybe because of the colorful fish and the water. Maybe that's taking you to that direction, but it's not. It's closer to a park, but also I'm going to be reading out more reviews. The third set of reviews. Someone wrote, it was really interesting to learn about, this is a big hint, UN soldiers fought on behalf of Korea and how many were buried there rather than their home country. So that was another person's review. Another review said, the Koreans who take care of this place are the real deal and they do it properly. And the third review says, 저절로 엄숙해지는 평화로운 공원입니다. Okay, those were the three reviews. Let's move on to the fourth set here. As you walk through, you see some pretty impressive monuments such as New Zealand, Colombia, Philippines, and more. Okay, so now that we know a lot of countries have something to do with this park. Number 2, the second review of the fourth set. 여전히 이곳에 잠든 사람들에게 우리는 빚을 지고 있으며 이 전쟁은 아직 끝나지 않았음을 떠올립니다. Okay, another review. We're getting closer to the answer, aren't we? Another person wrote, never forget those that laid down their life for freedom. A beautiful and serene reminder of the cost of war. Okay, so we're getting some guesses in. 성이름님 saying UN 공원. Now, UN 공원. What is the proper name, perhaps? UN something. Well, I gave you the letters, right? KMNUC. If you unscramble it, what would it be? What would it be? Okay, well, I'll reveal the answer after we listen to this last song break of this quiz session time. 어른이 된다면 by, how do I say this one? One second. 어른이 된다면 by 김뜻돌.
내가 어른이 된다면 어떤 모습일까? 멋진 남자친구와 영원한 사랑을 맹세했을까? 내가 어른이 된다면 만화에서 보던 악당들과 정의를 위해 맞서 싸우며 어리고 약한 것들을 지키고 있을까? 애초에는 한 사람이란 존재하지도 않고 달고 다른 이름의 이해관계 속에서 그들을 원한 이유가 있었지. 가끔 내가 너무 많은 것을 한꺼번에 알게 되는 것 같을 때 찝찝한 기분이 드는 건 왜일까? 내가 어른이 된다면 사랑이란 단어 앞에 두고 한 계절이 지날 때까진 혼자 두지 않았으면 좋겠어. 내가 어른이 된데도 그때도 지금처럼 아이들의 싶어 앞으로 나가기보단 뒤를 보는 법을 배우고 싸우기보단 지키는 것이 어렵단 걸 알지 내가 성공하는 것보다 그날의 성공을 지켜보기가 더 문법은 자꾸 틀리는데도 마음이 맞는 말을 하기가 나는 그렇게 싸우는 법은 잊어버렸네 나는 그렇게 이기는 법은 잊어버렸네 나는 그렇게 싸우는 법은 잊어버렸네 지는 것이 이렇게 어려울 줄이야
That was 어른이 된다면 by 김뜻돌. Welcome back. Now the answer to today's quiz is UN Memorial Cemetery in Korea. UN 기념공원이 맞습니다. Congratulations if you got that right. Pat yourself on the back. 옥님 saying UN 국립묘지. 신현용님 UN 평화공원. 김수빈님 also with the right answer. And then 영번님 saying UNMCK. So that's the correct unscramble of the letters that I gave you, KMNUC. If you sent in UNMCK, you are also right. So that's 9120번님, 6495번님 also getting those answers right. That is right. And just like Jack Kinnim, yes, flag. When I mentioned flag, that's when I kind of stopped reading out the reviews because flag가 좀 큰 힌트였습니다. A lot of flags are there, right? So that was one of the biggest giveaways as to where this place is. Now, flowers are offered to this place in June, the Memorial Month, and a floral tribute is intended to remember the fallen soldiers and war veterans during the Korean War and to express a desire for a peaceful world without war. So that was UN 기념공원. We're going to give away a 커피 2잔 쿠폰 to 김수빈님 축하드립니다. Congratulations. And if you're watching NoTube right now, we have a guest joining in and you can see a small thumbnail version of his face there. And if you know, he's been here more than twice already. So it's his third time today. That is correct. So if you know what that means that he's here for our Thursday Together segment. We'll go right into that right now.
Stay connected to Busan's rhythm with For Your Busan, airing daily from 4:05 to 6 p.m. Blending your friends' voices with the latest information and news from our vibrant city.
It is Thursday Together. It is time where we get to meet someone of a foreign national living or maybe staying in Korea for a specific purpose. Maybe they're here for work, maybe they're here for travel. And today we have a familiar face who's been here more than twice now. It's his third time, whose name is Aziz. Aziz님, 안녕하세요.
안녕하세요.
How are you?
I'm fine. How are you, David?
I'm great. Thank you for asking. Now, you've been here for quite a while now.
Yes, in Busan it's 2 months, 1 week. And in Korea it's 2 months, 3 weeks.
2 months, 3 weeks, 2 months, 1 week in Korea. In Busan, sorry.
Exactly.
And you are from Hambuy.
Hamburg, yeah,
perfect. I remember.
I'm impressed. Wow.
Yeah. 여러분, 함부이가 어디냐면요. 혹시 아시는 분들은 저기 너튜브 댓글창에 알려주세요. 너튜브 저기 다 적혀 있네요. 함부르크 공무원이라고 아쉽네요. Yeah, it's 함부르크가 이제 함부르크에서 사시는 분들이 함부이라고 부른다고 합니다. That's what people in Hamburg would pronounce Hamburg as Hambuy.
Exactly. Yeah.
Hambuy, yeah. That was really cool.
Oh, you think so? Okay, that's nice.
Yeah.
When you're in Hamburg, just say it like that. You will get like discounts, I think.
오, 꿀팁이네요.
I can't guarantee it, but I think so.
If I don't, I'll be like, well, Aziz said I could get it.
Yeah, exactly. Just show my picture.
Yeah, you know this man. All right, Aziz, good to see you again. So how's your June in Busan so far?
My June was extraordinary. My brother was here. He was visiting me for a couple of weeks. And we have been to a lot of places. We have been surfing at the Songchong beach. The water was a bit cold, but besides of that, so we didn't rent the clothes. We felt like we are tough German guys who know the cold weather. But then at the end, after 2 hours, we got like blue lips and shivering. But we didn't get a coat. So
good.
But it was very nice. Like it was my first time surfing. My brother learned it in Thailand, and I think it's very nice to learn also the Songchong beach.
Good.
Because the waves are not so high.
Right, it's known as Mecca for surfing, right?
Wow.
It's a surf haven is what people would like to call Songjeong Beach. Great for surfing learners too. A lot of people like to go there. And I'm glad that you got to go and check it out with your brother.
Yeah.
But next time when you do go, you should wear a wetsuit.
Yeah, I will definitely do that.
Because right now it's not as hot too, right? It's not 30 degrees Celsius yet, so it might be very cold.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm glad you didn't get sick though.
Yeah,
that's really important. Have you tried any new Korean food since the last time we met?
Yes, I tried some of them. I can't remember them by heart, so I tried to read them. So I tried one which is like more famous for the Jeju Island. It's the galchijorim, the braised cutlass fish.
Okay, 갈치조림.
갈치조림.
Yes, braised cutlass fish.
Exactly.
Okay. 갈치조림.
Yeah. Have you ever eaten it?
I don't think I know it's a popular dish, but I think I've eaten more of 갈치구이. 갈치구이 is a fried 갈치, so cutlass, fried cutlass.
Okay.
But braised version of that, I haven't eaten it in a while, but it's great with rice.
Yeah, we asked like locals when we have been there, and they recommended this to us. And the waiter was very nice. Like he really showed us how to do it, how to eat it, and
right. And a lot of the braised style food in Korea tend to be a little bit more saltier.
Okay.
I'm just curious. In Germany or wherever else you've been in, do you tend to eat saltier food or more bland tasting?
Me personally, more bland tasting.
Okay.
And I think I got used to it already. But I like comparatively Korean food and German food. I think Korean food is just slightly bit more salty.
Oh, really?
So there's not much big difference. Maybe from meal to meal, like or different dishes have different level of saltiness. Yeah.
What would be a salty food in Germany?
Oh, good question. Wow.
Sorry to put you on the spot. Maybe sausages.
Sausages? I don't know. I don't think they're like very salty. I think like steaks, different kinds of meats, but not like steak-like meats. Sauerkraut might be also salty.
Sauerkraut, okay. Because I know, sauerkraut's pretty famous all around.
Yeah, it's all around.
Yeah.
I think it was like the German migrants who went to the US. They brought it there. And since then it's like internationally well known. More or
Is
less.
sauerkraut the right pronunciation though? Is that what people in Germany pronounce sauerkraut as?
Almost. It's pronounced Sauerkraut.
Sauerkraut.
Yes, wow.
Oh, thank you.
You have a very good tongue to learn German.
Thank you. So it's not sauerkraut, guys. It's sauerkraut.
Exactly. The S is like a bit stronger.
Yeah, it's very difficult. All right. Speaking of food, we talked about that. Last month, we also talked about family because May was the month of family.
Yeah.
Today, we would like to kind of talk about jobs. And as you know, as we know, you are a exchange public official from Germany working in Busan. Tell us more about your job.
My job here in Busan? Oh, yeah. So I actually do what I do in Germany. So what do? I'm right now in the International Relations Division of the city of Busan. And I try to contribute to the different fields of work in the relations of Busan and German cities. So mainly Hamburg for sure. But because I have also like a Turkish background, sometimes there are like also like questions regarding to Turkey as well, Turkey, and I try to like help, to assist, to contribute. And we have a delegation visit from Hamburg, like around 50-60 people will come, including the mayor of Hamburg at the end of September. So this is like mainly what I do. So organizing, planning, contributing, exchanging, and so on.
Okay. So you very important work or role right now.
Yeah, I would say so, yeah. I enjoy my role right now.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yes. I guess with any work, you got to enjoy it.
Yeah.
Speaking of jobs as well, what are some traditional jobs in Germany?
We have like, Germany is famous for its craftsmanship. And so we have like different, still like in Germany, we call it like Ausbildung. And Ausbildung is like you get like formal education for something you will do like in practice. So it's not like you study informatics or something like that, but you get like formal education in informatics where you have like more practical lessons. And right now it's still like a lot of jobs like back then, like different kind of working in the automotive industry is very famous. But I picked up some famous jobs for Hamburg, which is like rope makers. They're still famous.
Rope makers.
Exactly.
Oh, wow.
Because Hamburg has the biggest port of Germany. And it's still like the third largest port of Europe. We have a lot of companies around Hamburg or in Hamburg which are like making ropes for the ships, for the port and so on. So this is like a very old traditional job. Still, you don't do it by hand right now. You have machines. But you have still, and the funny fact is we have a district in Hamburg called Reeperbahn. Reeperbahn is more like the red light district and partying district of Hamburg. Reeper is like the Hamburg version of making ropes. So Reeperbahn means like the place where the ropes are made. And this was like the place back then. And then it changed, evolved and so on.
Reeperbahn.
Reeperbahn, yeah, exactly.
Reeperbahn.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. It's amazing how craftsmanship to this day is still one of those traditional job markets in Germany.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's awesome. What would be considered right now Germany's most common job?
Yeah, right now, most like where people are mostly employed in is like office workers. Like I checked it up, it was like between 2 and 3 million people are working like in offices. And office means like for the state, like public service, but also for private services. So you have a lot of people who are in working in offices. But besides of that, in sales, like sales, different kind of sales fields, and then also in health. The health industry is also very big in Germany, and then it's continuing with industry and other fields. But the most famous one is like being a professor is very famous in Germany to become one. And like also like I think the classic one is also like where you have it like medicine is very famous, psychology. And also like social sciences, maybe comparatively to make like distinctive. Sociology is very famous. Maybe you don't have it in much of the other countries.
Sorry, but famous, are you meaning like a lot of people want to get the job?
Exactly.
Oh, okay.
I mean, like sociology to study it, it's not so difficult, and you don't have to have the highest points to study it. But it's like comparatively, like when I meet here like foreign students in Busan, I ask them like, what do you study? And it's always like the natural sciences or engineering. And I asked like, why don't anyone study history or sociology? And they all say like, we have to work, we don't have to think.
Right. Social sciences tend to be more thinkers, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. It's difficult. Social sciences. Do you think, though, when it comes to employment in Germany, is it easy for people to find jobs there?
Right now, yes and no. Yes, because we have a big gap of workers. Around, like the numbers are changing probably every week, but like around 600,000 people are like needed in the German workforce and the job market. But it's on the other hand, it's no, because it's like mostly related to specific job titles and in specific regions where you don't want to live or it's far away or whatsoever. So on the one hand, it's easier in the bigger cities to find a job, but then salaries can be the problem. So it doesn't mean that, like, we have also like a comparatively medium-sized unemployment rate. Doesn't mean that, okay, you have so many jobs open, you have so many unemployed people, just, let them find their job. It doesn't work like that. So yes or no at the same time. So if you have lost, like when I speak to friends who are looking for jobs, they have a very hard, although they're very well educated, they have like master degrees and so on, because they don't want to do the low-paid jobs in the end. And
there's a lot of mismatch going on, I guess.
Exactly.
So there's a lot of empty slots and a lot of people who need jobs, but they just can't match very well because their needs and wants don't go hand in hand.
Yeah.
Okay, that's unfortunate. Hopefully things can work out and maybe good opportunities could come to those people.
I hope so.
Yeah. Well, we talked about craftsmanship, which is still a traditional job in Germany. We had Jubronim texting and saying, Germany is very good at making things by hand. And about some certain other, maybe military as well. In the military, they make a lot of good equipment as well. Let's see. Now, what's the most popular job you think in Germany right now?
The most popular, like as a field which is studied at university, it's economics. Like a lot of people study it, I think, because they can do a lot of things with it. And it's not so technical like IT or mechanical engineering. But besides of it, as I said, like being a professor at university, like as a title, is still highly valued. And also like medicine, psychology, engineering. Engineering, I think, is getting less and less sought, but except IT. IT is getting more and more, like especially a mixture of IT and business sciences. It's very famous right now. Like when I speak to young people, they say like, what do you study? I study, it's called in German, Wirtschaftsinformatik, which means like economics and IT. Or IT or economics for IT or something.
So economics is definitely big. And if you have maybe a dual degree with an economics degree and something else on top, that could put you in a good position.
Yeah, they have like subjects which are like dual degrees and by nature. They just put them together like business law and like things related to business.
Right. Yeah.
Very often.
Anything that you can do. Now, speaking of, you said professors are a highly sought title in Germany. How do students call their professors? Is it, in English, is Professor what? Let's say Professor Kim.
Yeah, in German it's the same. You say like Professor Kim, or you just say Professor. No one would say like Mr. Kim. But you have like humble professors who then say, oh, you don't have to call me professor. But I'm not sure. Be on the safe side, call them professor.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, and it's changing. Like also the profile of professors is changing because of the generation. Like right now we have like the boomers, the baby boomer generation, and you have like more and more younger professors, and also more female professors and more diverse professors as well.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
So more opportunities for the younger people to become professors. How is the MZ generation's job market like in Germany then?
The MZ job market, it's like, it's on the one hand, it's easy because right now, like comparatively to me, although I'm also part of the MZ, but right now, the generation right now, like we have a lot of empty places and we have not only like empty jobs, but we have a lot of field of influence. So if you get into the job market right now, probably you will become a manager by 10, 15 years. Because the people who are like right now sitting in management positions, they will retire. They're just too old. And so there's like a huge responsibility, but only and a lot of chances. But on the other hand, I think like things are getting more difficult and tense because you have less people working in the job market. So you have a lot of times you have lack of personnel, lack of stuff.
Job market's always kind of difficult, isn't it?
Yeah.
When you're looking at it, it's always there isn't always a single answer to anything.
Yeah.
Let's talk about your job satisfaction. Obviously, you have to like it to be working and coming to Korea to do the same thing that you're doing and were doing in Hamburg. How did you kind of land on this job? What did you decide to get? How did you decide to get this job?
So I studied social science.
A thinking job.
Yeah, a thinking job. But the thinking jobs are generally not so well paid. But for me, I studied it because there was like a high interest in it. And then afterwards, I did like jobs in the media industry. I worked for television, English broadcasting one. And I worked like in different fields, like in business, in management, and so on. But then, like 2 years ago, I thought like I want to work for the public service because I can do something for the public, and there are also a lot of stuff is needed. And then I applied for a trainee program where you get like 18 months of experience in like your management or management related position in the city of Hamburg. And afterwards, like slowly but surely, you will become a managing person in the city of Hamburg, like with a rotation. So you get like in a different department.
Okay.
And I applied for it. It was like a 4 steps, 4 step you had to go through with different tests. And and then I got accepted at the end. And now I'm at the international division department in Hamburg normally. So I came here. But this time, my time there, which is like quite similar to what I do here right now. But this position will also change for me. So I will go to another position in the management of Hamburg. So, and I really enjoy it because you have like, Hamburg has almost 90,000 employees. And you have almost every job there where you like, which are like based in Hamburg.
Sorry, the city of Hamburg has 90,000 employees working for the city?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Because it's also like a federal state. We have like 30,000, I think 30,000-ish teachers, doctors working for us, engineers, like from the mayor to like different kind of persons. So you have very high variety and you have to be like very interdisciplinary in your field, what you do.
You said also when you move back to Hamburg, you might be going to another position.
Yeah.
Is it common in the city of Hamburg for the officials to bounce around to different departments?
Yeah, like there are a lot of like staff personnel who transfer to another place. In my case, because it's part of a trainee program, it's like compulsory. I have to do it like once more. But then I have like 4 years in a specific position, and then they evaluate my position. They say like, okay, what did you do good, but not so good? Where can you improve? But you can still apply for open positions during your stay. But then you have to convince them somehow that you are you have the skills to do it generally.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's awesome.
Yeah, I think it's
a good way to explore and to see if you can fit better in a different environment, different working environment.
Exactly.
Yeah. Well, that's so awesome. Lots of interesting information that we learned about you and your work life here in Busan and back at home in Hamburg. And that's all the time we have, unfortunately.
Oh, too bad.
There was a fun question that I wanted to ask you.
Yeah, go ahead.
Was there? I think I saw something about strawberries.
Strawberries?
Oh, it's what do you usually do during the weekends?
Okay.
I was reading the answer.
After all the serious topics now.
Yeah.
So my weekends are different, or they used to be different in Hamburg. And in the summer, it's very nice to collect strawberries. So you can just go like in not public gardens, but like private gardens. You pay like a fee.
Sure.
And then you can eat the strawberries there for free. And then you can like also buy them. You should buy them at least some kilos. And I really liked it. I partly miss it because I can't do it here right now because since the summers in Germany are quite short, they are very nice.
Yeah.
But you have plenty of things to do in Busan in exchange, so it's wonderful.
I'll also tell you where you can go some fruit picking here in Busan as well. Yeah. But for now, we'll have to say goodbye.
Okay.
Thank you so much for coming in, and we'll see you next time, right?
Yeah, next month, hopefully.
All right. Thank you, Aziz. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Thank you.
That was Aziz with us for Thursday Together. We still had a few more questions, but unfortunately, we do have to wrap things up. We'll see you tomorrow at 4:05, same time tomorrow for our Friday show already. My goodness. The last song for today is 긴 하루 by 이승철. See you later, alligator.
뒤척이며 잠에서 깨면 문득 그대가 없다는 생각에 내 머리맡에 걸어놓은 그대의 사진 보면 이렇게 또 하루 시작되는 것 끝인가요? 후회만 남은 사랑 처음으로 돌아갈 순 없나요? 뒤돌아봐요 휘청거리는 내 인생을 가릴 수 없는 내 마음도 모두 가져갈 수